Please remember that this series is intended to be in a light-hearted tone and to have a fun and different perspective on a character. Please do not take these analyzations as facts, they are theories after all. Thank you. Welcome to The Character Off, the series where I analyze a character from a piece of media and bring forth a potentially discussion-worthy theory. Today, we are investigating the king of the Koopa Troop, Bowser. But is he really as awful and villainous as the games make him out to be? Well, let's find out. So Bowser, what is this diabolical plan which always requires an entire adventure and a final battle against him? Well, to capture the princess and inadvertently take over the Mushroom Kingdom. But let's give Bowser a chance to explain himself. Every villain has a motivation and a cause for their actions, whether it's revenge, delusion, or simply because they enjoy other people's suffering. Well, while Bowser's motivations may initially seem pointless, maybe even a bit naive, they become a lot clearer from this one specific quote from Super Mario Galaxy. From this galaxy, I will rule a great galactic empire with Peach by my side. It will last forever. I will rule every pitiful corner of the universe. So, Mario, as you can see, I got big plans. Well, ain't that a kick in the nuts? Bowser aims to capture Peach and unify the Mushroom Kingdom and the Koopas under his and her leadership, with a royal wedding securing not only their relationship, but also officially merging the two kingdoms into one. But why would we even want a unified Mushroom Kingdom? Well, Bowser is an extremely intelligent Koopa. He's a leader, commander, and his expertise and the size of his army would be indisputably vital for the Mushroom Kingdom, especially when those Hylian twats inevitably invade. Furthermore, the Koopas, who in all honesty don't have the best existence, will have the opportunity to work more professional jobs that the Toads provide, living a better, happier, and more fulfilling life. In fact, we can actually observe that the people of the kingdoms are quite friendly to each other. We see this many times, especially in the RPG games where a Koopa may help you out on your adventure. Sure, this is usually a one-time thing, but it proves that cooperation between these two cultures can be achieved. So with that, why don't the two kingdoms unify? Well, it all comes down to one man. Mario. Big bro addicted to magic mushrooms and the main protagonist of almost every single game in the series. Notice how Bowser never seems to antagonize the princess or even the people who live in the Mushroom Kingdom. While he may have transformed the people into inanimate objects in the first game, considering that he kidnapped the only person capable of undoing the spell, I think it's only reasonable to assume that once he brought the two kingdoms together, he would have simply reverted the spell. In fact, as Mario's traversing the land and smashing his head against bricks or question mark blocks, he is quite literally murdering the people he is supposedly saving, and the worst part, it's very likely that he is completely delusional to the conflict at hand. Again, as the instruction manual from the first Super Mario game states, Mario only hears about the story, and by his own supposed conscience makes it his mission to stop Bowser. So that begs the question, how does Mario actually know the consequences of his actions? He never asks questions, he doesn't even consider the other side of the argument. He is very focused on one thing and one thing only: stopping Bowser at all costs. We never see Mario actually communicating with the princess about her goals in this conflict. Her cries for help could simply be an instinctual reaction. In fact, it's entirely possible that maybe she also wants the kingdoms to be united, but do it in a more diplomatic way. But Mario, big bro, addicted to magic mushrooms and the main protagonist of almost every single game in the series, disregards this possibility and presses the reset button for peace every single time. And you know what? Peach doesn't even look that amused when she's saved. She straight up deliberately doesn't even give him a kiss in the ending of one of the Mario games. And to just roll us all back to Bowser, why wouldn't he be inconceivably furious at the fact that Mario is so biased in his motivations that he's not even willing to understand the greater depth of this conflict and his plans? And that brings me onto my final point. Bowser is not actually as evil and cruel as the game may make him out to be. I'm just going to say this right now. Bowser is a beloved, iron-willed, and even quite a witty geezer. He's one of the few characters in the series who shows genuine love and affection for another character, and he is dedicated and ambitious as a person. His people adore him and want to see him succeed. And I mean, look at the guy, he clearly loves being their leader. He also indulges himself in various activities, whether that be go-karting, fighting, or tennis. If the people who organize these events, who I'm going to assume is a board of toads, why would Bowser even be invited if he truly is the arch nemesis of the Mushroom Kingdom? What if this entire time there has been a facade? A lie told due to the fear for one man. The more research I did on Bowser, the more I began to realize that his frenzy and fury may actually come from a bitter feeling of frustration, and a realization that as long as Mario keeps brutally stomping his own people, destroying the castles he so meticulously designed, and even assaulting his old child to the point where he is driven to suicide, his plan of creating the greatest empire in the world under the rule of himself and Princess Peach will never come to fruition.
So, what did you think of the video? Was it informative? Was it funny? I do try to be funny. My next video is going to be from the Essentially series. I have something really cool lined up for that. Make sure to click one of the videos that I have linked here and on the end card. And if you really like this video, then make sure to drop a subscribe and a like as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.